Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, as today we play what I believe is the best public course in the Bay Area, Callippe Preserve Golf Course. Not only is this course incredible, this is what I believe to be hands down the best value you will get from a Bay Area golf course. Only $91 with the cart for non-residents on a primetime weekend rate, or $68 if you wait for twilight. This course has it all, from drivable par 4s to holes that make you play strategically to elevation changes that make you think twice about what club to hit. Make sure you stay tuned until the 18th hole, the signature hole, and I will show you how not to play that hole. I don't often get birdies, but when I do, this happens. Luckily it's a short par 4, and it's a 150-yard approach shot, ends up flying out of the sly, luckily enough to stay in. Now, here comes the blow up. First par 5 of the day, and here's another duck hook off the tee, my specialty. Today it was 105 degrees, but the conditions could not have been any better. The fairways were firm, the rough wasn't too challenging, and the vibes of my playing partners were incredible. Here I had better distance control as I am able to find the green in regulation, giving myself another look at birdie. If you've been watching my channel, you would know that my short game under 50 yards is by far my worst part of my game, and that will not change today. But when I don't have to hit these shots, I can put up a decent score. Well, at least for a mid-handicap golfer. Fourth hole of the day, and this one plays about 20 yards downhill. No real trouble here, as you'd rather miss left and not have to worry about the bunker. I hit this bunker on purpose because I wanted to give you an honest review on it. These bunkers, from what I've experienced, were hands down the best I have ever played. This wasn't the best out, but gave my putter an opportunity to bail me out, and now with 3 great putts through fourth hole, don't let the putter get hot. Hole 5 is a short par 4, and there is no need for driver here.
I'm right-hand dominant, but I guess when I was a kid I started picking up a club and a bat left-handed.
Now from this approach shot, you cannot leave it short here, and this 8-iron was one of my best shots of the day, and it was never leaving the flag. Now it was 105 degrees today, and I was not able to record this as my phone overheated, but this just slid by on the left side and only had about 2 inches for par. Short par 3, clubbed up here to hit a 9-iron, swinging easily. Luckily I mishit it as it rolls to the back part of the green. With this pin location, you cannot leave this putt up here. This is where I was aiming, and just take a look at the movement on this thing. Looking back at it, I should have started this at the fringe. Knew this putt was going to be extremely slow, but couldn't convince myself to hit it any harder.
You hit the green. Look at that.
Dogleg left par 4, and unlike most of my videos, here is another great drive down the center of the fairway. With bunkers guarding short and the right side of the green, had to be precise here. Ending up finding the green here, having about 15 feet for another birdie look. Another solid putt, and cannot complain about tapping pars. Whereas this hole I can complain about. Semi-drivable par 4, and even though I just smoked my driver, I figured even if I hit it perfectly, I still have an awkward number in. This bunker shot was tough, and it was in between just getting it out and getting distance. And now here, the blow-up hole happens. And what did I say about an awkward number? I should have seen this one coming. Anything past the hole here rolls off of a cliff, and just wanted to lag this one up there. But it's a tough hole location and goldfish memory. Great start here to bouncing back, and I am mad it took me 9 holes to realize that I could hit 3-wood today. Now for the second shot, again my phone overheats, but hit a draw, or small hook, however you want to call it, leaving me with a wedge into the green. However, this wedge shot finds the bunker, And from here, I promise this will be the last time my phone will not record. But from here, I ended up hitting it long, bladed it past the hole for a long putt, got it halfway there, and then finished it off with a double. Great start to the back nine as I moved the tees up for a wedding in the background. Just a 7-iron getting down this hill before the creek, and I'm happy they saw the shot and not this one. This wedge came out like a 2-iron, and the only good thing about this location is I had a lot of green to work with. Now these greens are tricky, and if you miss in the wrong location you can easily 3-putt. Just take a look how much the short putt moved. And speaking of 3-putts, tricky tee shot here, anything left drops down about 50 yards to the 18th hole, and right is trouble, OB, farther right. Hit this 3-wood perfectly and puts me in prime position here. Hard to tell from this camera angle, but the shot was playing at least 20 yards up the hill. Birdie look and take a look what happens if you miss a yard short of this pin location. I actually saw my putt going slightly left to right, but did not have the balls of steel as Cam Young's chip shot at Royal Troon. Now flashing back to the last drivable par 4.
Oh my.
And here you are about to witness the craziest par of my life. After watching my playing partner nuke a 3-wood to get on the front part of the screen, I decided to pull out my driver and try to make up for the 8th hole. This ball was nuked and ended up finding my ball on top of the hill.
I was too scared to go.
Did not bring a rangefinder here as I did not expect to find it, and also did not expect to make solid contact, sending this ball a long way down this other hill. As I was running down, told my playing partners that I'd still make par from here, and just take a look at what happens next.
Nice. Good shot. You almost made it. No, I'm kidding. It was pretty close. It bounced like 2 feet left of the hole.
At about 15 feet just right of the screen,
Do it.
and drain it for par.
Is that a par? Yeah. Hell of a par. It's a crazy par. I told someone I was going to make par.
Beautiful downhill par 3 that the camera does not do any justice, and here my luck may have ran out.
Oh, might stop there. That's not too bad. Yeah, not bad.
This 80-footer somehow was not my longest putt of the round, and to everyone who says focus more on the speed and less about the break, you still need to have a general idea which way it goes, as this was perfect speed but left a Walmart just left of the hole. Cannot convert this par look, but realistically I should have at least bogeyed the last hole, so we'll call it even. 14 holes, the dogleg left with OB all the way down the left side. This tee shot finds the right side, and with the next hole just behind me, I decided to put the camera at this angle. Now everything right of the screen funnels back to the left, but knowing my luck, it just did not. Now this is what I thought was the shot of my day, and I was able to convert the up and down.
That's actually very impressive. Wouldn't be able to do that again. You keep saying that. I know. Yeah, you keep saying that. I don't know why.
But make sure you guys stay tuned for the final 3 holes, as you will see probably the biggest meltdown on this channel. 15th hole, and unless you can carry your driver 320, like one of my playing partners, it's just a 230, 250 yard shot off of the tee. This was hit perfectly and just ran out of fairway. Water left here forces you to play safe to the right, just coming up short of the bunker. However, this chip shot could not have been any more difficult. With the green sloping away, this is probably the best I could do, as I give myself a decent look at birdie. Theme of the day, another putt just sliding by, and tapping par, and if you're here to watch good golf, you probably want to click away. And spoiler alert, I will go on to shoot 11 over alone on these final 3 holes. Now with that being said, these final 3 holes are extremely difficult, as my tee shot here, as I expected it to draw back on a 200-yard par 3, finds the OB, and with red stakes took a drop. And from here, hit a tree and proceed to make a mess out of the bunker, and almost saved myself making this for triple bogey, but walking out with a +4 on this hole. Now 17th hole, and joking with my buddies it was 50 yards to the creek, and I ended up hitting right into the creek. Took a drop out of it, didn't hit it great. This hybrid, even though it looks like it's on a decent line, chunked it a little bit, came up short. And this pitch shot just took out a pitching wedge and just wanted to run this one back there. Went a little bit long of the green, but from here with my handicap, all I want to do is chip and 2-putt. And that is exactly what I do. Signature hole on the course, and this hole is more about accuracy and less about distance. Took out my fairway finder, and technically I still think I hit the fairway. But this hole, despite it being a longer par 5, makes me want to play this as 2 short par 4s. If you played here, you will know what I'm talking about. With 2 creek crossings here and OB left, and take a guess who finds the hazard. With 2 lost golf balls already on this hole and 105-degree weather, I just wanted to get out of here and get out of this heat. Never had a putt over 100 feet before, but I'm pretty sure this one was pushing it. And this would have been a great way to end it with one of my best 2-putts of my life. But continuing with the trend, just missing it. Overall, this course is perfect, and if you have not played here as a Bay Area resident, you definitely need to. If you enjoyed the final 3 holes, make sure you watch my next video, because there will be a lot more meltdowns.